Crossed, back straight, eyes closed, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Feeling that power you have, your determination to control your breathing. Take control of your mind, anywhere you are, whatever you're doing. Let's use that same power, that same determination to see in our mind the image, the visions that we want to create today in our lives. See ourselves doing the best we can on all of the stretches and exercises we do together here and now. Let's use that power we have, our true being, our presence, our determination to see in our mind right now, go into the future. All right, good morning, determination. How's everyone doing today? Another beautiful day here, outdoors. If you're indoors, wherever you are, let's go everybody, here we go. Another wonderful moment together, another great day in the gym of life. Gym of life never ends. So here we go. We're going to start, when I say go, we're going to start jogging on the spot, doing the best jog we can, best jog we've ever done, or we can simply walk on the spot. So depending on how much space you have, we should be able to do this within the space that we have. So here we go. Ready everybody? When I say go, your best jog ever. Ready? And go. Still focused on our breathing. through your nose, out through your mouth. Feeling the joy of you commanding your body. Remember, you're the boss of your mind. Your mind is the boss of your body. Almost there. Let's go, everybody. Keep going. Feel the power of our heart starting to beat a little bit faster. Our breathing becoming a little bit more difficult. But feel our power still controlling our breathing. And stop. All right, back to our best walk, either side to side or simply walking on the spine. But focused on our breathing, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Oh wow, what a day. What another pristine, perfect day. Enjoy every moment wherever you are. Enjoy this. Enjoy your power, your gift to always work on your mind and your body. Always in the gym of life. Okay, everybody, let's start with our 10 shoulder rolls forward. Here we go. Ready? And go. Feel the joy of you rolling your shoulders forward. Able to do that. Backwards, all the way up and around, as high as you can towards your ears, all the way around. Let's do 10. All right, and stop. Let's do arm circles forward, big arm circles. 10 forward. Alright, now let's go backwards. Again, just feel the joy of you controlling your body to move through space. All through the power and control of your own determination. Alright, good work everybody. Hands on your hips, bend your knees and side stretch. 5 on each side. Alright, and let's do twists. Again, 5 on each side, feet flat on the floor. Really think about what you really enjoy being in this moment, here, right now. The power of your presence. Alright, everyone, and let's reach for the ceiling on our toes or reach for the sky, wherever you are. Here we go. Holding it for 10 seconds. Alright, and now reach for your toes, straight knees. Again, feel the joy, the striving. Reaching for your toes, even if you can't touch them yet. Always yet. You get to work on it all the time. Back up. Okay, let's work on our balance. Grab one leg and find your balance. Bend the other knee if you have to. Hold it for 10. Pull that leg back. Feel the power of you finding your balance in this moment. Hold it. And switch to the leg. And bend that knee. Imagine you've got roots growing under your feet, going through the ground. You're immovable. See it in your mind right now. Excellent. All right, and let's hug our knee this time. Bend the other knee if you have to. Big hug. And find that balance again. Hold it for 10 seconds. Lose your balance, you get it right back. Feel your mind controlling your body. Feel you controlling your mind right now. And switch to the side. Find that balance, bend that other knee, and bring that leg up all the way up. Excellent, everyone. Let's do 5 push-ups.
Magic System, Red One, Shawty. Comme d'habitude, on est calé. Comme toujours, ça va aller. On te met l'ambiance à gogo. Tous ensemble, on fait le show.
On t'invite à la magie, y a pas de raccourci. Oublie tes soucis, c'est bien faire la folie.
On t'invite à la magie, y a pas de raccourci. Oublie tes soucis. Oh, 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 oh. C'est pas seulement pour les bobos. Nous on vient dans nos mambo. Mon ami, si tu as le niveau, rejoins-nous pour t'enjailler.
On t'invite à la magie, y a pas de raccourci. Oublie tes soucis, et viens faire la folie.
On t'invite à la magie, y a pas de raccourci. Oublie tes soucis. Oh, 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 oh. Ah ouais, Magic System.
Toujours nous.
Ah, ça change pas.
Ah ouais.
Ah, Shawty avec Red One. Est-ce que ça marche? Ça va pas. On vient du ghetto pour aller plus haut. Avec les magiciens, c'est le Ready Go. On vient du ghetto pour aller plus haut. Avec les magiciens. Oh, oh, oh.
Still in there for Barcelona. Messi! Almost 1 minute of the 3 added on have gone. Here's Messi! 4-0! Alexis Sanchez right across the 6. 2-0. Messi walks it in.
Morning, guys. Today, Conor McGregor shares with us another piece of advice for us to remember in everything we do, and that is think outside the box. Conor McGregor shares with us his experience when he was in the gym, training, looking for the right coach, the right mentor to help him with his fighting style. And he recalls in his life being frustrated because every gym he went to, they would want him to do a punch a certain way, a kick a certain way, and try to fit into a certain style. And this, he knew deep down inside, wasn't the way of a human being. He knew for himself, like everyone else, that we have our own unique style and that everything leads to that unique style. So when he found a coach that encouraged him to do different things and to do different movements, he knew that he had found his place. So remember, you got to think outside the box. Think about where you can apply that today, wherever you are. Have a great morning, everyone.
What is insurance capacity? Why would someone want IUL if they're already mega wealthy? Get ready. In this episode, you're going to be blown away when you begin to understand insurance capacity and why it's an asset and that other people may want to utilize it, charities, your children, or capacity that you think, well, why do I need any more life insurance? I have all that I need. You maybe don't know what you don't know, so get ready. I'm Doug Andrew, and I've been helping thousands of people now for 5 decades optimize their assets and minimize taxes, empower what I call their authentic wealth. Now, when we talk about asset optimization, that means you're increasing the liquidity, safety, rate of return, and the tax benefits on underperforming or non-performing assets that do not pass that liquidity, safety, rate of return test with flying colors. It's called the laser test. See, laser is the title of my book, but the laser fund is a properly structured max funded IUL. It stands for liquid assets safely earning returns, okay? Totally tax-free returns. When you structure an IUL policy to be used as a living benefit, much more than the death benefit, which is what E.F. Hutton designed it to be used for, okay? They're the original brainchild behind the emergence of universal life in 1980. And indexed universal life came out in 1997 so that you could still get a great rate of return even if the stock market was going down. That's called indexing. It's not an index mutual fund. So to put it in a nutshell, people would come to me not necessarily wanting or needing life insurance protection to pay off when they died. That sort of came along for the ride. What they wanted to do was reposition underperforming or non-performing assets that they wanted to increase liquidity, safety, rate of return, the tax benefits, because a properly structured IUL policy passes the laser test with about double the score that most investments score with those 4 criteria. These are the pillars on the front of the book. And you can score any investment on a scale of 1 to 10 based upon liquidity, safety, rate of return, and the tax benefits. And nothing else comes close to a properly structured max funded IUL, a laser fund, okay? So let's talk about how you then apply and get approved. You're going to submit applications to the proper insurance carrier that have the proper products. And that's why you should go to a certified IUL professional to do that. Because out of thousands of insurance companies, there's only about 80 that even offer IUL, but I wouldn't put my money in 70 of the 80, and there's only about 10 that I would put my money into, and there's only certain products based upon certain objectives, okay? And so if you're gonna apply, they're gonna go through an underwriting process. So I cover this in other episodes, but let's do a quick synopsis of this. I have to qualify based upon my health. Those are called medical underwriting guidelines. Am I healthy enough to qualify? But if even I get rated, I can still squeeze down the death benefit so it performs really well. It doesn't matter how old you are or how unhealthy you are. If you can qualify, even with the rating, you squeeze down the death benefit so that your rate of return is the same as a 25-year-old. You earn, like I have, 11% average, and you net 10 cash on cash, so that $1 million that grows in there can generate $100,000 a year of tax-free income, okay? So the cost of insurance, when you do it right, actually will get cheaper as you get older. And there's a lot of agents that don't understand how to do what I just said. So watch other episodes to understand this. Now, the other is financial underwriting guidelines. That means insurance companies will not just approve you for $1 bazillion of life insurance because you are applying for it, okay? There must be a reason and justification for the amount of insurance applied for. First of all, if the insurance is on you or whoever it's on, because the owner, and you can own a policy on somebody else, a surrogate, okay? But when you take out the policy, the insured, if they were to die, why would the beneficiary you're naming in the application suffer an economic loss equaling $5 million or whatever the death benefit's going to be? You have to prove insurability or insurable interest. The relationship between the insured and when they die, why would the beneficiary need this money? How are they going to suffer that loss if they don't have this insurance policy? Okay, that's called underwriting. Now, this arrives at what we call insurance capacity in a way, because when you're older, instead of qualifying for insurance based so much on income, because when you're in your 30s, when my wife and I were in our early 30s and we had 6 children, pretty much without question, you can apply for 30 times your income. And so what I was going to say is that 30 times my income, if I was making, $100,000 a year, they'll approve me for $3 million of life insurance, because it would take $3 million if I died to keep my wife and my children in the same lifestyle with a cost of living factor throughout the next 60 years that my wife might live, and my kids will grow up and become independent on their own. But later on, if I was 60 years old, they may only approve me for 12 times my income, because now if I die, my wife only needs money for 30 years, not 60 years, and she doesn't have to worry about dependents. Hopefully they're independent, okay? And so that's called insurance capacity if you're calculating how much life insurance can you justify based on a factor times your income. Well, when you get older, even though the factor times your income goes down, your income has gone up. So even if your insurance capacity is 12 times your income, maybe your income now is $500,000 a year instead of $100,000. And so there's a lot of capacity there. The other factor, if you are applying for more insurance than the income calculation, would be your net worth. And so if I have a net worth of 5 million, it's pretty much, I can apply for 5 million of life insurance. If I have a net worth of 10 million, I can qualify for 10 million of life insurance. That's called insurance capacity. Okay. Now I have gotten people approved for double their net worth. That's in another episode where you can get certain approvals based upon certain criteria. Okay. Let's just go back to this simple example. Now, if somebody, let's say, had a net worth of 10 million, most people who have that kind of net worth, they don't need insurance because they have the money. So why? Why do they take out IUL? Well, they do it because when they learn about the merits of max funded IUL that allows you to accumulate your money tax-free, access that money tax-free at a nice rate of return, 8 to 10% payouts, and then when you die, it blossoms, many times doubling or more. So what I usually do is simplify and say to an older affluent person, so you have 5 million sitting here. Why would you leave behind? Well, first of all, until you die, why would you generate from $5 million? Why would you sit there and generate this much income in the market at 4%? Because that's called the financial services industry rule, 4% rule. Why on $5 million would you settle for 4% returns and payouts when you could get double that, 8%? Why would you settle for 4 when you could get 8 or 10? Tax-free. And, not or, and at the end of the day, when you die, why would you leave behind just 5 million in these mutual funds and these yet to be taxed IRAs or 401ks taking RMDs. Why would you leave behind just 5 million when you could leave behind 10 million?
Together, here we go. That's 5 push-ups. If you gotta keep your knees down, go ahead. Whatever you do your best. 5 sit-ups. What a moment. Alright, and let's do 5 squats, our best 5 squats. Here we go. Feet flat on the floor, looking straight ahead. Bending the knees all the way down, all the way up. Alright, let's do lunges now. 3 on each side. Best lunges. Get that back straight if we can, looking straight ahead. Excellent. Alright, let's do 10-second plank. Belly's knees off the ground. Always thinking about our bringing ourselves back to our presence, our being. Okay, and let's sit down and reach for our toes, everybody. Here we go. Ready? Straight knees, we're reaching for your toes. Do the best we can. Always working on motivating our minds, because we know our bodies will follow. And V shape with our legs, reaching for the floor as far away from our body as we can. Holding it there. And reach for one side, hold it there. Again, feel the joy of reaching, striving, doing your best. Even if you aren't able to reach where you want to be yet. And switch to the other side. Feel the power of you winning right now. Control of your mind. Alright, and let's put our feet together and gently push our knees down with our elbows. Here we go. Hold it there for 10. Feel the power of infinite intelligence in you, me, and all of us right now. Okay, one leg forward, one leg back. Go as far back as you can. Keep that knee on the ground. Keep that knee down. Make sure you're not hurting yourself. You should just feel a pull, not any pain. Okay, and switch to the other side. Alright, and let's roll onto our belly and push the ground or the floor and look up at the ceiling or the sky, wherever we are. Here we go, cobra stretch. Hold it there for 10. Feel the power of your being right here, right now. Okay, and legs crossed again, back straight, eyes closed. Breathing in through our noses and out through our mouths. Here we go. Going into the future, into our imagination right now. Seeing what we want to do our best on today when that music goes on. For me, I'm going to be working on 2 exercises. One is lunges, as many lunges as I can do within the first song. And the second song, as many sit-ups as I can do until that song's over. So what about you? See it in your mind right now. You can play 2 of your own songs. You can listen to the songs I have. But choose your own exercises. If you don't like the ones I'm doing, it doesn't matter. Whatever you're doing, whatever you want to do, whatever movement you want to do safely and effectively, see it in your mind right now before you bring it out into the world. way we do our best on these exercises when that music goes on. It's an expression, a reflection of the way we do our best at everything. Gym, life. Alright, here we go, determination. Lunges for me. You can follow if you want, or you can do whatever it is you want to do. Your squats, sit-ups, a dance movement, jumping jacks, whatever exercise you want to do. Here I go. Ready? All the time, trying to maintain good technique, good form. Best we can, always. Just feeling the joy, moving our bodies, doing our best. That's winning. We're born to do that, no matter what. It's like put the arms up too, instead of just forward to the side. Change it up. Whatever you're doing right now, keep going. Remember your breathing. Don't forget your breathing. I love it. This is the best. This moment is the best. Wherever you are, wherever you go, you get to always work on being your best at whatever you're doing. And that starts with our determination. Controlling our mind, no matter what. No matter how tired, how much discomfort we feel, we have the power to choose.
So Liv Mobile just sent me this solar wireless battery pack.
Getting rid of that commercial for a second.
I really like the build. It's got hand grips on the side. It's sharp.
And we'll keep going. Keep going. We don't let anything stop us. Until that song's over. Every moment counts. If you're doing lunges with me right now, I'm proud of you. You're up. Keep going. As it gets harder, we work. That's how powerful we are. We have that determination, that choice, that winning choice. Keep going. Song's not over. Keep going. Your music, that stuff inside you, for me it's determination, and I know we got it all in all of us. So I use it every day. Let's go. You're using it now. Keep going. Music's still playing. Our music's still going. Alright, next song. Proud of my effort. Proud of you. If you haven't given
Wanna do the two-step, then cowboy boogie. Grab a sweetheart and spin out with 'em. Do the hold down and get into it. Take it to the left now and dip with it. Don't throw down, take a sip with it. Now lean back, put your hips in it. Let's have some fun. To the left now. To the right. Now take your left hand and put it on your side. Gon' roll your shoulders, do the slip and slide. This next part's my favorite part, cause it's time to shine. Gonna do the two-step, then cowboy boogie. Grab a sweetheart and spin out with him. Do the hold down and get into it. Take it to the left now and dip with it. Don't throw down, take a sip with it. Now lean back, put your hips in it. It's simple, you can do it. Slide to the left, slide to the right. Now cool down, have a good time. Slide to the left, slide to the right. Do the butterfly, have a good time. Round, round, round and round you go. It's time to show out right now and take to the floor. Gonna do the two-step, then cowboy boogie. Grab a sweetheart and spin out with him. Do the hold down and get into it. Take it to the left now. Don't throw down, take a sip with it. Now lean back, put your hips in it. Take it down now, take it down now. Take it down now, take it down now. Bring it up now, bring it up now. Bring it up now, bring it up now. Take it down and crisscross. Bring it up now, crisscross. Do whatever you like right here. Just have fun. Gonna do the two-step, then cowboy boogie. Grab a sweetheart and spin out with him. Do the hold down and get into it. Take it to the left now and dip with it. Don't throw down, take a sip with it. Now lean back, put your hips in it. That was not so bad. That was not so bad, was it? That was not so bad. That was not so bad, was it? That was not so bad. That was not so bad, was it? That was not so bad. That was not so bad, was it? Gonna do the two-step, then cowboy boogie. Grab a sweetheart and spin out with him. Do the hold down and get into it. Take it to the left now and dip with it. Don't throw down, take a sip with it. Now lean back, put your hips in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my
But Messi with a big goal, firmly into the feet of Iniesta. Just rolls it again for Adriano. It's Messi with the header. Oh, what a goal! He loses it. Now Messi has it, and he goes scurrying towards the defenders again. It's Messi. It's still Messi. It's wonderful.
Good afternoon, guys. Thinking outside the box is so challenging for us because for most of us, we are pretty much have an environment that's designed as if it was a box for us. And the one thing that's helped me, and I want you to remember this, is that you are unlimited through the power of your mind. You have to remember that there is nothing about you that is intended to be contained in a box. Now, you may have to accept certain conditions the way they are right now, but I want you to remember your most incredible power. It's your belief in yourself, and then it's your determination, your choice to never give up on remembering your unlimited potential. And every moment you have, every experience you have right now where you are, remember, you're the one that has to tap into that unlimited power. And you can. Believe it and never give up on it. Have a great afternoon, everyone.
They go, well, what do you mean? I go, because the life insurance usually blossoms 5 million of cash inside this. Many times the death benefit is about double. So if I died, every million would blossom to 2 million within 3 weeks after I die. There's nothing else that does that. Okay. So why would you generate this when you could generate this? Why would you leave behind this when you could leave behind this? If it doesn't cost you anything, it's not free, but it's being paid for with otherwise payable tax that you would pay if you left your money where it's at. Affluent people get this, but most affluent people, even if they're repositioning assets, many times they don't use their full insurance capacity. If they've been meeting with estate planning attorneys or advisors, usually the estate tax, if they were to die, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, estate tax is the inheritance tax, and the thresholds for that change based upon who's ever the dominating party in Congress or the executive branch. And so tax revenuers usually like to tax people that are 6 feet under because they can't complain about it if they want more and more tax dollars. And so they will lower the thresholds of when estate tax starts out. And, you know, back in the 90s, if you died and you anything that you owned when you were alive over and above $600,000, the estate tax started out at 37%, and then it topped out at 55%. As of the recording of this episode, you have an exemption between a husband and wife. I mean, you have an exemption of over 10 million, but the current president of the United States wants to lower that back down to 5 million. So they want to lower the threshold of when the estate tax starts, and they want to raise the actual rate from 40% right now up to 67%. Okay, so whatever it is, if there is going to be this estate tax, which is due within 9 months after the person's death, if both the husband and wife die, okay, there is no estate tax due on the first death if they're married, okay, but at the second death, oh yeah. And so a lot of times they would like to pay that off with life insurance proceeds rather than having to sell all of the assets or the business or the apartment complexes to sell the assets to pay the IRS half, okay, or more. And they want more now. The point I'm making is, if you have a savvy, wealthy individual and they are trying to have their estate taxes paid from life insurance proceeds, which is very smart because it's discounted dollars, usually the most is 50% up to 67%, because that's the highest the estate tax has been recently, okay? Well, what does that mean? They could qualify for 10 million and they're only taking out 5 million. That means they have 5 million of insurance capacity they're not using. Now, the first thought is this: well, if I don't need it, why should I pay for something I don't need? Because they're thinking it's going to cost them. So I say, okay, stop thinking about what it is. Think about what it does. What does it do? What does max funded insurance do? It accumulates your money tax-free that you put into it. And you can access and get 10% a year tax-free out of that thing. It creates tax-free income, better than anything else I know. And at the end of the day, it increases in value and transfers tax-free. It doubles your money. So that's what it does. Oh. So even if they don't use that capacity, somebody else can use it. So when we talk about capacity, many times affluent people say, ooh, I get it. Yeah, if I can generate double or triple the cash flow and rate of return the rest of my life, and I can also leave behind twice as much as leaving the money where it's at in these apartment complexes, why wouldn't I do this? And I go, exactly. Why would you generate this when you could generate this the rest of your life? And why would you leave behind this when you could leave behind double that? So look at what it does. Now, let's say they still have capacity. So I'm going to give you two examples of this. Once there was a small community where I live that we're going to build a new senior citizen center in town. And they were going to tear down the old church that had been in town there for years and build a new senior citizen center. Well, there was a lot of old timers in town, the farmers. They didn't want that church to be torn down because that's where they were baptized. It was nostalgic. But the architects said, well, it's not feasible to bring the old church up to current code with electrical and plumbing and heating and all that stuff. It's going to cost an extra $5 million to turn the old church into the new senior citizen center and bring it up to code. And so we're just trying to save $5 million. If you old farmers in town would ante up $5 million in donations, we'll do it. Okay. Well, these older people, a lot of times they were what I call land rich, cash poor. They had been there for years, maybe a second or third generation landowner inherited this property, and they have 30 acres, 300 acres of dirt behind their house. Well, they may not even have $50,000 in the bank. But the IRS says, when you die, we're coming in for estate tax, and we're going to, that's worth $3 million. That's worth $5 million because there's development all around you there. That's what you're worth. Well, I don't have any money. And, but nonetheless, that's what it's worth. But they don't want to sell it. Well, if that's what they're worth is $3 million, they qualify for $3 million of life insurance.
Give it up, keep going. All right, set up from up. Here we go. Always control your breathing. Bring it back to that. The fact that you still control your breathing, even when your body wants to breathe faster, that's more proof of your determination. You got it in you all the time, no matter what. You can apply this, you can use this energy, whatever you're doing, wherever you are. The way you talk, the way you behave, the way you read, write, the way you're kind and loving, use determination. Use your power to be positive and never give up. Just like we're doing right now, on these exercises, on these sit-ups. We're not giving up, no matter how hard it's getting. See, we know the truth. If we do it as easy, we give up. Our life will be hard. But if we do it as hard and never give up, our life will be easy. So we gotta remember that all the time. That's the power of our determination. Controlling our mind. Motivating the mind so the body will follow. Keep going, determination. I'm so proud of you wherever you are. Just because you are who you are. Striving to be better all the time. You are infinite intelligence. We are double I. Infinitely intelligent. Powerful beyond measure. We don't choose to lose. We determine and win. So with me, keep going. I love you. I'm so proud of you. Keep going. Even if you stop. Get back up at it again. Keep going. This is the way you're gonna live. Even if you stop. Even if you get tired, even if you make mistakes, you're gonna learn. You're gonna get information. And you're gonna eventually win.
powerful you are. That's why I love you and all of us. No matter what. Oh, long song, that's okay, that's good. Love it, keep going. Our body will rest and recover. Almost there. Keep going, everybody, keep going. Oh, well done. So proud of you.
Horse through the old town road, I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse through the old town road, I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
I got the horses in the back, horse stock is attached. Head is matted black, got the bushes black to match. Riding on a horse, ha, you can whip your Porsche. I've been in the valley, you ain't been up off that porch. Now, can't nobody tell me nothing. Nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Riding on a tractor, lean all in my bladder. Cheated on my baby, you can go and ask her. My life is a movie, bull riding in cowboy hat from Gucci, Wrangler on my. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. Hat down, cross town, living like a rock star. Spend a lot of money on my brand new guitar. Baby's got a habit, diamond rings and Fendi sports bras. Riding down Rodeo in my Maserati sports car. Got no stress, I've been through all that. I'm like a Marlboro man, so I keep going back. Wish I could roll on back to that old town road. I wanna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
Thiago, first time ball by Pedro, and Messi gets away from the challenge. They're trying to close him down, but they can't stop Lionel Messi. It's Messi, it's another hat-trick. It is another performance of genius from the great man.
Alves. Looking for Messi. Oh! To the next stage.
Messi, Reinhardt's all over him. Still he goes, Messi gets it through to Alves. Dani Alves fires it across and it's turned in by Lionel Messi.
Good evening, guys. How did it go today? Were you able to think outside the box, even for a moment? Well, I want to share with you a personal example. And this says everything about us as human beings. I have the pleasure and good grace of working with children every day. And I can tell you, working with the younger ones, and this is how we all work, don't ever forget this. When they come into that gym, they are free, happy, and excited. There is no way that anyone is going to contain them in a box for long because their spirit is free. It's unlimited. It has not been conditioned by life circumstances. And that's how we are. I want you to remember that. We are that kid still inside. And so to think outside the box, that is what you're supposed to do. That is what you're designed to do. So never forget that. Always try and think beyond where you are right now.
no questions. And they go, well, I can't afford even $1 million of life insurance. Who said you had to afford it? Now, you want to donate to the Senior Citizen Center. I said, how would you like to donate lives to be insured? So what you do is you take out your or their life insurance policy, and there are financial institutions, banks, mostly, that will premium finance. They'll finance premium on this $1 million policy. You don't have to pay any premiums. You are borrowing, basically. You're not going to pay it back. You're borrowing, you don't have to pay it back. It's going to be paid back when you die. So the lending institution loans you, I don't care if it's $50,000 a month, $100,000 a month, and this loan is due with interest. It's not exorbitant, and it's a nice interest rate. Why would they do that? Because they have a lot of assignment on that insurance policy. So if they're loaning you $100,000 a month and accumulating with interest, and all of a sudden, and it wouldn't be that expensive, it might be $50,000 or whatever. But when you finally pass away, they have a assignment lien on your life insurance. So when it pays out $3 million, they get back all the money they paid in the policy. It's a nice interest rate. They get a nice rate of return. And the rest of the benefit goes to charity. Because you're naming the Senior Citizen Center as a beneficiary. So enough of you do that, and all of a sudden, the Senior Citizen Center can afford a bond that they pay back the extra $5 million inside the bond. They get a bond that they can pay off the next 15 years, where they're going to get the wherewithal to pay back from your life insurance when you pass away. Because all you farmers have life expectancies of probably only 20 years. So you'll have the name on a plaque as a major donor to the Senior Citizen Center, and you didn't have to have up one line out of your pocket. You simply donated your life being insured. You had capacity you weren't using. Then you get a benefit there. Let's go one step further. Years ago, I had some capacity I was using, and I had this hard conversation with my kids. Regardless of what you may think, if you think that's immortal, I have an answer for you. I'm not immortal. I'm not. Now, the reality is this. I would like to pass away sometime between now and 1800. I have insurance capacity that I'm not using. I want you to use it. Now, I'm not going to pay the premiums. I could, but no, they have to have I want all of you, let's say, take out $1 million life insurance policy on you. You pay your. And you can maximum fund it all the tax-free income tax-free because you own a policy on me. But you can minimum fund it. Now, the minimum fund back then, I was in my mid-50s, would be $500 a month. You can put in $1,000 a month, but do the math. If you put $1,000 a month to $1 million policy on me, you would have to be earning a 12-14% rate of return. So that by the time you retire 30 years ago, you have to do that for 30 years before you win $1 million after tax out of an IRA or 401k. I would not recommend using an IRA or 401k. In fact, I said, I should do that. You know better, and they don't. They use IUL. But the point is this. If I die any time in the next 30 years, we're going to be about $1 million every 3 weeks. I tell them to try to let it out of my funeral. Because they're going to be millions. I basically said all the millionaires within 3 weeks after I die. But I'm not giving you the money. You're going to use your money. You're going to put in, $500, $1,000, and you will own $1 million life insurance on me because it's capacity I'm using. And whenever I pass away, that million is tax-free. And that million could generate $100,000 a year of tax-free income by putting it back into your own IUL policy. It's like do the math. Quit looking at what it is, look at what it does. This is why I have owned life insurance on my father, on my father-in-law, on my mother-in-law. I could not own her mother. She already had heart issues. She was uninsured before I did. It has allowed me, because two of them passed away, to have the wherewithal to help those survivors. We've been able to help my mother-in-law with the death proceeds of the life insurance proceeds I had on her husband, my father-in-law. It was one of the best ever. It's the life insurance on my father-in-law. The proceeds of which allowed us to be able to then give health assistance to my mother-in-law, which the other five siblings haven't been able to do. So look at what you do. That's insurance capacity. Hopefully you're reading an insight here. So if you want to learn more about that kind of IUL, I would recommend you pick up a copy of my book, The Lazy Fund. It's 300 pages, jam-packed with information, charts, graphs, what have you. It's actually two books in one. 200 pages contain all of the left brain learning. If you're a right brain learner, my story flipped over to this one, and there's 62 actual client stories on this side. Now this tells for 20 minutes on Amazon. If you buy Amazon, thank you. But I'll do a copy for free. So you click on the link below, laserfund.com, and when you go in, I require some skin in the game. You can contribute towards the shipping and the handling, all the rest of that, and then I'll pay for the book. I will fire a copy to you right now. When you're in there claiming your copy, if you like to listen and learn, watch and learn, there's audio and video options there too. But I want you to take advantage of a quick consult. You'll be able to schedule an appointment with a certified IUL professional. And that certification is not easy yet. We created it. It's a 100-question proficiency exam that takes hours of training. And you cannot be certified if you only get 95%. You have to get 100% correct on the exam before you're certified. And so for no cost or obligation, you can ask them questions. They can create illustrations to show you how a properly structured IUL would work in your particular set of circumstances. And I would recommend you do that. And then if you implement it, make sure it's implemented correctly. You can use them, but you don't have to. There's no obligation. Is that fair enough?
Feel that? Feel that power? That oneness of us controlling our breathing and our minds? Right here, right now? No matter how hard our movements, exercises were today, no matter how much our body tried to take control of our minds, feel that? That's you. The real you. That's our consciousness. Our being awake fully. To control our minds. To control our breathing. To control our bodies. To control our lives. It's all possible through the power of you being present, staying in the now, right here, right now, wherever you are, wherever you are. There is no past and future right now. There's only the present, the gift that is you. The being that is pure winning, pure essence, pure determination of who and what we really are. With this power, this peace, right here in this moment right now, we can always have all the mind health, even greater, the mind wealth we were built for. I love your determination. Great work today. I'm so proud of you. Wherever you are, take the power of this time we had together, apply it to everything in your life. Doesn't matter whether we're in school, at work, wherever we are. The gym of life never ends. And life is the greatest teacher. That's why I love you and everything and all the infinite intelligence around us. It's life. It's always here. You're always learning, always growing. I love your determination. Have a great day, week, and life always. Until next time.